So, for those of you who are unaware, Blastoise from base set does have an error printing that is much more valuable than the standard unlimited base set. So if you don't know where to look, you always want to look at the stage 1. So if this is missing, if the stage 1 is missing from this card, it is a highly sought after print error for a Blastoise. So if you ever see a Blastoise that says put Blastoise on the card and missing the stage 1, you are looking at a pretty significant error. So the only thing, Joe, that I would say, I don't know if this is part of the picture or not, but this whole left side almost looks kind of like bent from here to the tip of my mouse all the way down to this part. But I don't know if that's just how the picture was taken in the material. Just judging by the card's condition, I'm going to say that it's just a picture illusion, but definitely let us know in the chat to see if that's a bend or a crease on that left side. But all in all, like I said, this from being from base set, especially the hollow on this is insane, right? So we have, I think that either might be a scratch or might be a print line. I would imagine a scratch, but it doesn't look like it, to be honest. I think that might be part of the hollow. I feel like I'm giving Joe a homework assignment here. So there's two things we want to check out. So it's the angle. So that's good. So the angle there, and then the other thing that I was thinking of was this. That doesn't look like a scratch, but if you can confirm that, that'd be great. But all in all, this card looks super clean. There's no silvering on the edges. There's no scratches. So let's take a flip over. All right, so weird. I think it is the material or something that kind of gives like a weird flash, but I can definitely see it more on this one too. So we are starting to see some whitening, but again, for being base set, it is very good so far. In the bottom right, so we're looking at the bottom. There are a few dings on the bottom. We also see some on the right. We're also seeing some whitening on the right side though, unfortunately. But again, as to be expected for older cards. So we got some whitening on the top right too, but the surface on the back, like what I was talking about with Civics, if you take a microfiber cloth and kind of take care of some of these little white specks, that'll definitely improve the surface score for the back. There's a little fuzz right there too, again, that you can get rid of pretty easily with a microfiber cloth, so that shouldn't be too bad. All right, chat, what are we thinking? So there is the front of the Blastoise. There is the back. So I'm going to put the poll in the chat, and let's see what you guys think of the Blastoise. All right, chat, you guys said 7 or 6. Honestly, a pretty good assessment, in my opinion. Yeah, because that front is really clean. Honestly, again, I don't want to keep sounding like a broken record, but I was expecting a lot more scratches on these hollows, and I'm hoping that that's the trend, just for your sake, that the hollow scratches are as good as this Blastoise, because this is a pretty high bar in terms of condition for the hollow, so that's really good. And then on the back, it's really just these spots on here. So, like, from my opinion, just because there are so many on this right side, you might be getting into that 6 category, in my opinion. If there were definitely, like, if there were just if these weren't there, like, even not all of them, if there are some missing, it'd probably be a 7, but I think conservatively, you're probably looking at a 6, would be my guess for the Blastoise.